sibling things.
Yeah, that's actually a request.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, German Lhana
I
doing
still wanna-
stereotypical sibling things.
I still want to see the fucking shotgun thing.
Cool.
Oh
Yeah,
my
give me-
god.
Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta take that cover off. Now, we are going live, but give me a second to do a little disclaimer here, guys. Very high potential that mature things will be discussed. You know, things that kids aren't meant to hear. So, if you're under the age of 18 or whatever the legal adult age is in whatever country you're in, you ain't supposed to be watching. We've warned you. We're not responsible for shit that happens, you know, to your
We're not
little
responsible for
young
any
mind.
capacity that gets lost from watching the
Otherwise, let me now unmute these guys so I can be done with the disclaimer and we can get started.
Yo, we're not responsible for any mental capacity lost due to watching the stream.
You're not unmuted yet.
Unmute me.
Unmute
My
us.
shit is in the
Unmute
most
us.
inconvenient place possible.
You can tell how professional we are with this, Lana.
Oh yeah, we're absolute
Oh, that's
pros.
fine.
We're career,
That is
like,
completely fine.
we are A-list celebrities off of this little podcast.
A-list celebrities off of a podcast that has barely
Totally,
over a
totally. That's totally what yeah.
Oh, wait, are we unmuted? We
Yes,
unmuted?
you are unmuted.
Yeah.
Oh, we are unmuted. Okay.
And we
Hi,
are, in
everyone.
fact, live. I have confirmed.
Yes,
So I
you
can
can
say
confirm.
again, mature things, aka we say the fuck word, and that's about it.
The fuck word? Okay.
The fuck word.
Anyways, I kind of want to add to Ark's disclaimer, we're not responsible for any mental capacity lost due to watching the stream, as the people in our audience have any mental capacity in the first place. Anyways, disclaimer is done now.
Wow.
And yes, people, I am aware
Very
Lana does not have an active sprite right now, and that is not my fault. I would have it added in already.
Yeah, it's actually not Ark's fault, believe it or not.
Blame the rest of these chuckle fucks in the Insanimators, although Lana's
Hey,
fine
I-
because she's not responsible for it.
Hey, I drew the
I'm
thumbnail.
ghost.
I drew the thumbnail, alright, bitch?
She's the
I'm
Lana
just-
is the gator lurking in the swamp beneath the desk right now.
Yeah, I'm the ghost. I'm the ghost.
Alright.
You're just
Ghost gator.
you're just haunting one of our
Ghost
talks,
gator.
right?
I'm the swamp ghost.
The swamp ghost, the spooky gator.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I'm the spooky gator.
Anyways, welcome everyone to this much earlier than usual stream. We're sorry about that, by the way. I'm not, but these guys probably are.
What the hell are you
we are-
apologizing for?
Hmm?
I'm like,
Making
what
the stream
Yeah, I know. But
the stream being earlier than usual.
It's not our fault.
Oh,
Or
oh,
rather,
well,
it's not
then I
Lana's
really
fault either, but, you know, blame the way nature works with time zones.
It is what it is.
Yay.
Anyways, we are in a stream today with Stupid, Stupider, and Stupider, or Stupidest. Oh wait, sorry, I meant Luigi, Ark, and Dana. There we go. And we also have a very special guest today, Lana. You guys probably know her as Lana666, otherwise known as a Swamp Monster. Say hello.
Hi, hello everybody. Thank you so much for having me today.
It's our pleasure to have you around with us today. We also have some of the usual cast. We have the Boomer of the group. Say hi, Ark.
You damn kids.
Oh,
I don't know what the hell you're bringing me in here for.
You almost made me choke on my drink.
Okay, we also have Luigi Sake, or just Luigi. Say hello.
Hello.
We also have someone who is desperately in need of caffeine. Say hello.
True.
Say hi, Dana.
Yo.
That's not
Are you
hi,
happy now?
No, I'm not happy. That wasn't hi.
Okay, fine. Hi. Hello. Greetings. Welcome, etc.
Hello,
we all-
hello,
Are you
human.
happy now?
I also just realized I wanted to change my name from the Ultimate Horny to just my name, but I forgot to
Yeah,
do that.
I just saw that. I was like, what is happening?
You know why this is my name, Lana.
Can I change it back to Germ the McGator, please?
No.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Remember, you're still in high school, right? You're about to graduate, Germ?
Yeah, I'm about to graduate.
That's all I need to say.
This... The stupider part is he gave that nickname to himself. It's not even a running joke. Or
Yeah,
anything.
no, I gave it to myself.
I know. I saw that and I'm like, what the hell is this nickname? What's going on with him?
He is the horny. Didn't you just say?
He is the horn.
You should see my DMs with my boyfriend.
He's got-
you'll
Oh, Lord,
know.
moving
He's
on.
got ridges, not horns.
Yeah, we talk real deep gay shit and real
Moving
deep in
on.
more ways than one, if you know what I mean.
And that's what I'm invited for. Well, what
You know,
what a delight.
Oh, do I
Sorry,
even
not
need
sorry.
to make the
My
comment?
go-to thing that it is moving
What
on.
comment? Go ahead, do it, bitch.
Lana, making a comment
Yes.
about anything being horny.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
that
you
thing.
dare deny that. Don't
I
you
was just
dare.
invited into this clusterfuck of stream, and I'm just sitting here sipping my tea, and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you're Valentino.
Yo, Valentino.
That is actually, without the joke, the one I drink.
Oh my
Hold on, I didn't catch what kind of tea?
It's a
Valentino.
Valentine. No.
I hate it here.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't do it for the meme.
You did that on
The
purpose.
people who
didn't
saw
you?
my okay, so hear me out. The people who saw my tea review, it's legitimately a very nice tea. I plan to buy it for the shits and giggles because Valentino. But after I tried it, I was like, damn, this was actually made with, like by an actual pro person who knows how to fucking blend teas. So it's not just, some ingredients pushed together into one box. It's actually a very good tea. So yeah, it became my favorite.
I kind of want to add. Okay, so first off, to anyone who's in the cast, who's in my DM or who has my DMs in Discord, don't DM me during the stream, please. Second off, I'm gonna call him out because fuck you. Wolfie said, and I quote in my DMs, "Shut your scaly ass up. You're so gay that you want pussy as a friend."
Jesus!
These are my friends, people.
Damn, Washington,
Yes, you are my
fucking savage.
Yeah.
Also, Ark, I don't know if you're still in there or not, but we can see your Discord in the stream.
I don't know which is there a layer for me on draw pile which is like meant to be mine, or how does this
Oh,
work?
you can just use whichever one as long as you as long as we can see which one you're using, it's fine.
I should probably
Okay,
watch the stream.
I am
Why
trying
would we
to
just
check
default to
out.
the top one and do other things on.
Which one do you use in draw pile? Like which
I'm
layer?
using layer 6 right now, I believe.
Layer
yeah, layer
6? Alright, now I'm gonna choose layer 5.
Alrighty.
What's the cameraman doing?
The cameraman is on Discord. No, now he's
Yeah, the cameraman is. There you go.
Took him a second.
Ark, what was that?
I don't know. I'm still trying to get a couple. There's like one or two little elements I need to set.
Fair enough.
Is there a question?
Oh, hey,
linked
DJ.
or whatsoever?
Yeah, there's a question. Hang on. There's a couple questions. Okay. All right. This is gonna be a dumb. Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be a random question that Wolfie likes to leave for the cast. You guys probably know what it is. Yes or no? When did time begin?
Give my answer, which is potato.
What?
It's a random shitpost question. There's another. No, there's one for you. There's one for you, Lana. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well just go to that. To Lana
Just
from
skip
Watchy
over.
Wolfie. Yes, I'm gonna skip over it because they always bring it up.
That's just a big screw you to Wolfie. Wow.
It is a big screw to Wolfie.
Oh, who did we lose?
Steve just joined the call.
Oh
Alright,
no,
moving on.
Steve.
Moving on. To Lana, what are some projects that you have been working on that you're allowed to tell us about?
If I work on any projects I can talk about, right?
Yeah. What are some projects you have been working on that you're allowed to tell us?
So I am working on my project which is by the way, I looked up the earliest sketches, and it's approximately 10 years old. So woo! 10-year anniversary of my project. That is going to be a adult show, and it won't be like it's. I know that many people like comedy, but it will be like 80 to 90% of angst, and is maybe some nice heartwarming moments. But
Sounds familiar.
yeah, it's I'm more the person who, I mean, I like jokes, and I also have like a very fucked up humor sometimes, but
Yeah,
I am more based on I like movies and cartoons that make people think, and my
You like
story, yeah, but not just angst. It's more like in my opinion, a good joke can help you in tough moments. But if you get a cartoon or a movie or anything created that leaves something in you and you can develop as a human, I think that's much more valuable. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't say
Okay,
like
no.
comedy or whatsoever is not good. I just want to create something that leaves in a good way a positive scar in people that can help them to cope with things, or that can help them look at things from another perspective. So that's
So,
my goal.
yeah, that's like the main name of your show, and I actually appreciate that sort of thing. Like, cause a lot of like I do appreciate like a good comedy. That because I'm very into that sort of thing. I used to watch a lot of things like The Office and Friends, which are pretty well known for just being very very comedic based. But there really isn't that much depth to it. I mean, in The
Yeah.
Office, yeah, there is some depth to it, but like it's very much like comedy based. And like you said, like it is nice to have like some jokes like around from time to time, but they're better when it's like they make you think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
my opinion too. Yeah.
yeah, no, I agree with that because it's good to have a joke that can be funny, but it's also a really good joke when it kind of leaves you thinking a bit.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I feel like a lot of people are in that boat where like I know I am, where don't get me wrong, I adore comedy shows. They're like my go-to when it comes to something that I want to just watch real quick. But when I want to get into a show, I'll just always turn to the more story-driven, character-driven ones.
Oh yeah,
Exactly. It's like you don't hear, oh, this joke saved my life. You hear, oh, this story saved my life. And
Yeah.
to me, that is yeah, that's just something I really resonate with. I can't it's so shitty because I want to tell so much about the story, but basically let me say, it will have supernatural things in it, but it also won't, because I want to make it as
grounded.
not just grounded, but relatable, very relatable.
Ah, yeah.
And
So like using supernatural elements to tell very, very human stories, like very
Exactly.
natural stories.
Yes.
Ah,
So kind
okay.
of what I'm doing
That
with my comics, actually.
that actually reminds me of
Yeah.
something. We've talked about this on some occasions. Night in the Woods. You guys familiar with that?
Mm.
I have
That actually kind of
Gator girl is best girl. Goth Gator girl is best
Yeah.
girl.
okay. First off, everyone. I remember when I brought that up that I based my character design off of Beatrice, and everyone started calling her emo Germ.
I'm actually
I
I the thing is, I'm actually surprised because I've never ever received a request of draw queen like your Gator Sona in the outfit of
Beatrice.
yeah. I've
Do
never
you want me to change that? Do you want me to change that, Lana?
I don't honestly, I don't mind, but I'm just surprised. Like I never actually got that.
Well, do you want to do it?
Sure, I don't
Go
mind.
ahead. Go ahead, do it.
I mean,
but-
if that's what the people want.
People
Well, I
want
mean,
that queen.
The people.
But anyways, that's what was taught. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit, Vic. What was when I was mentioning Night in the Woods, because it is one of those games where it has like a very like supernatural element to an extent.
Yep.
Because there's this whole overarching story about there being like this massive cult that is like
Yep.
brewing in Possum Springs, and there's also like all these like this mental issue that May is having. And then there was that one. Wait, spoilers by the way.
Yeah, I
If
was
you
about
haven't
to
played,
say.
I'm just saying, spoiler alert. If you haven't played the game, first off, I highly recommend it. Second off, if you do want to play it, please just mute the stream. There's this one part that kind of stuck with me where she falls in where she was like facing the cult leaders and she falls in this hole.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very surreal to say the least. But it is one of those things where it does have supernatural elements to it, but it talks a lot about very normal, very relatable things like the struggle of people who live in Middle America, people dealing with things like sudden change. Because okay, another spoiler alert. I'm gonna explain this for you. The main thing about that story is basically how May is sort of leaving from college, and all of her friends are trying to what was we ranting about? And all of her other friends are trying to sort of move on and get out of Possum Springs to an extent. And yeah, it's a very relatable sort of thing because a lot of people wouldn't want to have their friends separate as they try to move on and also be stuck in one place.
Yep.
But it also has a very supernatural element to it with, the things like the cults, the weird visions and dreams that May is having. But
Yep.
again, it still manages to be very, grounded in reality. So, that's kind of what it reminds you of.
Well,
Yeah.
she has all these things like the nightmares and everything because of her anxiety, which she cannot manage because every time, like nobody told her, and to me that was very relatable. Like, I think a lot of people. I don't say like everybody, but I specifically have had that for a long time, and I still do with some friends of mine. Like, that it's just everything ends. Everything is gonna end, and so does college, and so does your young years, quote unquote.
Yeah, mine's about
And
to end very, very soon.
it's just it's just a really crushing feeling, and I resonated with May so much because when something like there is a friendship or a friend group, you just don't want it to end. You just don't want time to end, and you wanna be stuck together for the rest of your life. And you know what? Like, it's okay to do that, but usually it's something we have to learn, that we have to move on and keep moving in our lives, and that is, yeah, that's a big thing. But yeah, so yeah,
Yeah, no.
basically that.
Yeah, like separation is like a very hard part when it comes to life in general. I've had my fair share of that. It's why I have like such a huge fear of it.
To me, from what I have seen of it, and the most that I've seen of it was from when Posh actually did a stream of it.
Posh streamed it?
Yeah,
Nice.
Posh Oss. And
Very nice.
from what I saw, it's not so much. What I already forgot what you said. What you said it was about, like dealing with. What did you say it was about, Germ?
Huh?
What did you
It normally well, at least the game itself, it deals with things. For one, from May's perspective, it's about her like wanting to stay close with her friends, but her friends are trying to sort of move on. Like because
Yeah.
two of the
She's
main
afraid.
characters, Greg.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to say, like, she's afraid that everybody will be able to move on except her. She is
Yeah.
afraid that she will be stuck, and she won't succeed like her friends. Like, she stays behind. That's
But at
her.
the same time,
See, to
at the same
me,
time, she wants to make it stay still. Like she doesn't want things to change.
yeah,
because
that
she's
is exactly to me what makes it seem more like not a fear of being left behind, but just to me, it seems like the whole thing is about dealing with change anxiety. It's because we don't like things to change in our lives. Because we like what's familiar. When things change, they become unfamiliar, thus uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when, in May's case, when you've been away for so long, and then you finally come back because, I guess I don't remember if things didn't work out or not, or if she just felt like coming back, but everything, people are grown up, everybody's, working a job or doing something. Things aren't the way it used to be, like, Beatrice is, making music, but it's all by a computer, where May is, familiar with making music by actual, instruments you hold in your hand.
She's the bassist.
Those are the little things,
Also,
but it's the big things of like, where's everybody gone at this point, and am I just being left behind because everybody else is moving on with their lives?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
multiple. It's multiple fears. It's the, and I think that's why it's such a great game, because everybody can find something in it. It's not one specific fear. It's the fear of that she thinks that she is weird, because she also says that, like, nobody is dealing with these things and I have to deal with myself. And the end of the game, her friend, the gator girl, she says, like,
Beatrice.
you don't have. Yeah, she says, like, you don't have to deal with this alone, and you never were alone. But it's really hard for a person with several anxieties to understand that he or she is not alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a very, we could analyze the whole game, but all in all,
that's not the main of this. That's not the point of the stream.
All in all, no, it's not just about me. It's also about you guys. But all in all, my story will be much, 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 much darker than Night in the Woods. And I will have to put an enormous disclaimer, because things are gonna be tough. They're gonna be.
Love a dark story.
I cannot say, of course, I cannot say much, but people gonna die.
People are gonna die.
Do I need to watch that back now?
Spoiler alert, people are gonna die.
That was the thread. That was just yeah. So it like when you would think, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be dark. This is gonna be dark themed, like and I'm
Twitter dark themed dark.
Yeah,
it's definitely
it's Twitter lights out dark.
I'm pretty sure it's definitely something which people are going to criticize really heavily, because it's just some parts are going to be very fucked, and I know that it's really fucked up. But why am I making this a thing? Is because I'm sick of people in this age still trying to, like, promote some sort of, be yourself and be proud of, or be brave enough to tell your opinion, but at the same time we try to hush content creators. Like, you cannot draw this, you cannot write this, you cannot do that, you cannot do that.
No, all that's stupid. I don't like it. I like to say a lot that I don't like it when people gatekeep, like, certain things, like they gatekeep certain jokes and whatnot. I can understand why.
There are some jokes you shouldn't make and some things you shouldn't draw, but so smaller things, like, come on, dude, let people do what they want.
This is a very icky, very, very sensitive topic, but like, we say, like, this is a thing you shouldn't draw. What if somebody draws it on purposely to educate others? Are you still going to say you're not allowed to draw it, or are you saying that because it makes you uncomfortable? So it's a very it's a big controversy, because we're trying to encourage content creators, but at the same time, I'm just gonna bring up something. I don't want to go into it, but like, we all heard about Lil Nas, and he made a song, and then a week later it's nowhere to be found because everything banned it. Like,
Wasn't it from Pornhub?
yeah, he was no, that thing actually just came up because every like website, yeah, and platform like Spotify, app, iTunes, and whatsoever, they all fucking deleted his song, and he couldn't release it anywhere. And he's a pretty, I like his humor because he's pretty sassy and very yeah, it's a fun thing to watch. But he was like, yo, if everybody's gonna just delete it, I'm just gonna collab with Pornhub. And Pornhub responded to him like, it would be a pleasure to work with
Yeah,
you.
it was
Like,
gonna be a pleasure to work with you, and I'm just like, wow.
I was like, that is amazing, because nobody's gonna touch Pornhub. Pornhub is like, you know, it's just shoving up in the air the middle finger, like, fuck you, I'm just gonna air whatever. And you know, if that's the only way to get your music out, I mean, that's pretty sad, but he has a point there. So I'm pretty sure that my main story is going to yeah, just cause some criticism, or cause some justice warriors to be like, oh my god, this is way too brutal. No, it's life, and it can happen. Life is way more brutal than you think. It some things just can happen to anybody. And
Yeah.
is that going to be the message of my show? No, it's actually how to deal with these things. So it's going to show all these dark moments, but to show people that and that is why the supernatural characters are limited, and it's more about casual humans like we are, that no magic trick, no whatsoever is going to save you. But the point is that these characters are going to find out, without spoilers, a way in order to keep their life on track. So that's what I mean with trying to make it as more relatable as possible.
If you can forgive me for plugging my show during this thing, one of the episodes I did was with this. One of the episodes I did was with this guy by the name of Phil Toll. Anybody who's seen the episode, Washi, I know you have. He's the guy who was basically. It's not really fair to call him a shrink, but that's basically, what people will know him as. But he was the shrink that basically helped out Metallica from imploding on themselves back in the early 2000s. There's actually a film around this whole thing. It's called Some Kind of Monster. I would recommend people see it. Not so much for, the reality TV, bullshit that you see nowadays of, Real Housewives of Orange County or whatever the hell. That's some dumb shit. This is more like any band can deal with what Metallica is dealing with in this film. And Phil Toll was there to kind of give them that guidance of where to go. And I talked with him, and this kind of came up as one of the things that needs to be dealt with, is being able to confront things that make you uncomfortable. And for me, that's basically what all of it boils down to, is, are you willing to be uncomfortable to experience the change that's needed for you to...
That is very true.
You know what I just realized? I completely forgot that I needed to put out a tweet saying that we're live.
Oh, way to go.
Well, you can still do it.
But,
Tell them I'm very good Twitter, man.
The show is called Gab Hominem. Just check out my YouTube channel. It's I have a playlist for it. It should be in there.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. I have.
Oh no, but that is completely fine. No, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't mind at all.
Anyways.
But I made my contribution to that topic. Now the next one that I'm gonna bring up as a topic. Oh no, wait, it's gonna be one of the questions, I guess. No. Who was the host for this one again?
Germ.
Thought so. Yeah, Germ. Get to the next question.
Yeah, I was going to. Again. Okay, from Smeeb, Lhana, what's your favorite kind of tea? Tell me, Nighttime Lux.
Oh, Oh no, that is so okay. So listen, everybody thinks I make a joke out of it that I'm a tea connoisseur. I'm not. I'm not making a joke out of it. I've tried like 300 to 400 teas in my life, and I just really enjoy trying out any kind of teas. I think one of my favorites is aside of the Valentino is definitely a good tea, but it's a green tea with lemongrass in it.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's so good. It's called Mate Lemon, and it's a Chinese green tea in some blend of lemongrass, and it's just so nice. And if you add a little lemon juice to it, like a tiny bit, it just brings out the lemongrass taste more, and it's just it's perfect. A big advice though, do not do what I did, because I got so addicted to that shit that I was drinking like 4 or 5 cups and
Oh my god.
a day, and I was like, I wonder why I don't eat. Side note, this tea can help you also losing weight, so do not do what I did.
Oh boy.
Because it's gonna be like, oh, I wonder why I don't eat for the entire day, and then after 2 days you're like, oh wait.
Sounds like me and my caffeine addiction.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, just a heads up, guys. Take care about tea and the caffeine in it, and what are the side effects. But all in all, that tea is definitely go tea. What else?
Wolfie. Lana, how would you feel if I told you I don't like tea?
What?
Well, how would you feel if I told you I don't like tea?
Neutral, because you don't have to. I mean, everybody has their own preference.
I'm so used to whenever like everyone in a call likes this certain thing, and I say I don't like it, everyone goes ape shit.
I mean,
like,
most of my friends are most of my friends prefer coffee, so I'm honestly used to it.
Yeah.
I just think about more tea for me. So
yeah.
Smeeve, why are you in the call again?
Steve,
there we go. Now we're at home.
Smeeve, you're on the cast.
oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yell that you don't like
Smee wanted to go to moderators and just took left. instead of
I don't
right.
know what's going on.
No, that was just me being a goblin like usual.
That's all right.
Yeah.
A side note: where can I find like the color thing in draw pile?
Top
Because
right.
Oh,
Is it top right somewhere?
so I'm using a separate layer to color. If you look on the side, there should be a color thing.
That's the thing. Like, it doesn't show it to me. It only shows.
Everyone's shitting on me for being a bad Twitter manager. I'm a fantastic
You see a little
Twitter manager.
taskbar where there's like freehand brushes, color
Yeah,
layers.
Arc since no.
That's
Germ
so
seems to be
weird.
better than Steve.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry if I speak too much.
Oh, you're
No,
good.
it's all good.
It's okay.
Thanks for better
Okay, so
conversation.
we asked that question.
Oh, I just see that there's like a little character about me. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
What we've been doing. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next question from Will. Lana, oh god, how the hell are you actually attracted to Val?
Yeah.
It's very.
He
It's
prefaces
very
that-
easy, my boy.
He-
I have a taste.
Sorry.
It's all right. He prefaces that with, "I need to get this off my chest," is what I wanted to say about that.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
I remember
cool.
the moment I asked her that question, I braced myself when she started typing.
Wow.
I remember.
Okay,
like,
I
okay.
know that I'm gonna be roasted the entire time.
don't worry. You're not the only one who is into WoW. Probably,
Oh,
I like to rib on my guests. So don't worry.
Just
about
remember,
it.
it's always a good-natured roasting.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
roasting you. I roast you the most because I love you.
Aww.
Look at you, Gage.
I say
Yeah.
that, but not.
Oh, there we go. I found it. There we go.
2 gators, 2 bunnies, and a boomer.
The brush chilling in the hot tub.
Now I'm expecting the
Really
Too Many
late
Cooks
because
song to
they
be
are
playing
gay.
around us.
You say that, and the
Oh,
first thing I
delicious,
thought is the
delicious,
two
delicious.
bros. There's the two bros. Oh wait, no, that was it. Never mind, I'm done.
2 trucks. 2 bros.
I thought you said
think it's
toothbrush.
What?
I'm not wearing my
Toothbrush.
headphones. I'm using a speaker, and it's garbage.
I see.
Okay, next.
Next.
Anyways, next question.
Alright,
Germ.
hang on. Let me get the next question. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
From
host.
Apple. Why is that the emote you use for choosing which questions we?
Shush.
You
What?
would be using default Fred. All right. From Apple Core. Do you have it for Lhana? Do you have any inspirations which, well, inspire you to do what you do?
Oof. You mean what?
Like,
What
who
exactly?
Who inspired you to do what you do? Basically, what it's asking.
To do what I do, like what? Like to do
feeling
singing
our-
or
Well,
drawing?
for one, okay, let's start. Okay, first, let's start with you you drawing. Who inspired? Does anyone inspire you to do that? And if so, who did?
Probably somebody that's not a particular moth.
I mean, so I used to have like a big a 4-year long art block where I drew almost absolutely nothing. And after that, somebody introduced Has Been to me, and at first when I saw it, I didn't understand half of the jokes because it was way too quiet and it was like 1 a.m. It was very late and we had to take care because the neighbor was sleeping. And I was like, okay, that's great, but I don't understand fuck all. So when I came home, like 2-3 days later, I was like, how was that called? I'm actually curious about that show. So I looked it up and I died. Because
Oh,
yeah, it's just there are just so many jokes that happen in that half an hour pilot. It's just for the first time when you watch it, you don't get half of it because it's just so
I agree.
much. It's just so much. You're like pew pew pew, get this motherfucker, and you just get shot with an AK-47 with filled with jokes, and you're just like,
Oh my
give me
god.
a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
And then you
found
have-
myself liking it more after the second watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I remember,
Exactly. You need like 2-3 times.
I remember the first time I watched it, I had no idea what was going on the first time. But then I watched it a couple more times, and I'm just like, oh, that's dumb
Yeah,
as
same.
fuck.
I mean,
Same.
yeah, there's a lot in half an hour.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Maybe
information.
Production.
We meet a lot of freaking characters, plus the background ones that I did not talk.
So yeah, after I watched that, I was like, "This is incredible! I love this." So and then I saw Hell of a Boss, and well, that was the same. I had the same reaction to it. I was like, "This is great." So basically, that inspired me to start drawing again, and then well, I do have to say, like, the current situation of a particular virus also gave me the time
Oh, yeah.
to draw more because I used to have a very, very, very busy schedule.
Yeah.
But life just stopped, and all of a sudden I had more time to focus on other things I like. So yeah, I started drawing. Motivations or role models. Well, basically, I used to love. I mean, hey,
This is
stop bullying me, okay? I like him, and I won't stop liking him. Deal with it. I know that keeps you up at night, but don't worry, fam. If you don't like him, that's fine. More to me.
The only
Me-
reason it keeps me
Lhana!
the only reason it keeps me up at night is because I can't stop making jokes about it.
What up, baby?
I mean, it's,
Baby, I'm a smoker.
that's pretty good.
You don't need to like him more for Lhana.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
I like the voice that people give him, the smoker voice. It's perfect because he smokes a lot.
I don't know. I always imagine him having more of a Maybe not really a James Earl Jones type of voice, but much more like almost like a smooth jazz type of voice, you know?
Yeah,
can
me
imagine-
too.
yeah, I
I
can
can
see that
imagine
one.
him with
That's
sort of
the
like a
word,
Like
but yeah.
smooth, but like
Smooth,
like-
buttery jazz
What is-
voice.
smooth,
What
but
is-
like the way he talks can make him sound really slimy, you know?
What is a smooth jazz voice?
You like jazz?
I struggle to find a good example.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. Just
Very-
Val in
Fuck, give me a second here. There's
just
like
fucking
a-
Val in the fucking B movie meme. Like, do you like jazz?
You like jazz?
Oh my god, someone has to draw that now.
Wait a
No,
second.
no.
There
no,
You like
No.
You like
Oh,
jazz?
wait.
Call it. I'm kicking you out of the call.
Wait, I'm gonna put it in the stream text channel. There's actually a headcanon voice, apparently, but yeah, I know.
Do you like jazz baby
get-
cakes?
Benjamin Clementine.
No,
If anybody
no.
is familiar with that name,
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
That's just straight up porn sound. Stop it.
Valve played by Nick Offerman. Oh my god. All right. Anyways.
I mean, you know what he is.
All right. Next
So
question.
Yeah,
Moving on.
Yeah, long story short, for now, Viv is a big
boy.
inspiration. Some of the crew members, Hunter, I really love her work. I really like Long Gone Gulch. I think it's fantastic. And just early 2000 Cartoon Network. That's the fucking best.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yes.
I get into an argument with anybody, and I'm just gonna death roll them to bits because I don't care what you say. Early 2000 Cartoon Network, nothing is gonna beat that shit.
Yeah,
And-
no, I love the early 2000s cartoon.
Lana, remind me, what year were you born again?
I don't
That
know
is
if
none
she
of
wants-
your business. Next.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to say.
No, I asked because
What year?
I was born in '92 and got to see everything from the late '90s onward for Cartoon Network. So
Yes! Yes.
that includes all the shit like Johnny Bravo. Holy fuck, that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
was amazing.
Hello, baby.
I remember.
Yeah.
Here's what I-
remember that someone showed it to my school dressed as Johnny Bravo one time for Halloween.
That's
Johnny
amazing.
Bravo. Jesus.
I have a picture of it, but it has my school banner in the background, and I don't want to. Hang on, I'm gonna post it.
You know, I'm like,
Well, you
I'm
can just censor
unfortunately
that.
like,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that.
I'm unfortunately a little behind on the early 2000s Cartoon Network shows because what
Yeah.
I would do was because I was like right in the age range for them, but I was the kid who would watch nothing but the Tom and Jerry reruns.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like that's what I would stick with.
Why don't you let me duplicate it? I want to duplicate it.
Which, oh my god, I wish I had access to those shorts.
Now, yeah, back to your question. I don't like to mention my age. It has nothing to do with like I'm ashamed or anything. It's just I don't prefer saying it.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
But I just don't like where the cartoons went. Like I can appreciate much more a frame by frame, hand painted backgrounds. I
Yeah.
appreciate it much more than everything is vectorized. I just don't.
I know the exact feeling very well.
There's some sort of charm to it, you know, and the fact that people made that in that time when so many opportunities like now and equipments were not available. It's just mind-blowing to me, and they made so incredible animations. Of course it cost way more time, but who cares? The results are fantastic. And I do have to say, like, back then it was so less sensitive all.
Oh my god,
That's
no!
the
I
main
just
thing for me.
my main thing with new cartoons is that I just hate like the humor around it. Or
No,
some,
that's
like-
it. That's the thing. It's not even limited to cartoon shows anymore. My best example is anything by Dan Schneider. His early sitcoms like Drake and Josh, iCarly, those.
Oh lord.
iCarly. It was Drake and Josh at first, and iCarly was pretty good in the first couple of seasons. But as that progressed, after Drake and Josh finally ended, I noticed something about the writing in all of his shows afterwards. Late iCarly, Sam and Cat, whatever the hell he's doing now, I don't remember. I just don't like them because they fall to what I call the dickhead syndrome, where apparently The basis of
Dana.
all comedy in the shows is
They're all
somebody being a
dickheads.
jackass, just an absolute dickhead.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
I'm like, why is this funny?
Yeah, it's
So
AOL.
I mean, I see the chat is like blowing up from my opinion, like, oh yeah, 2010 Cartoon Network. That's your opinion, and I respect that. But I don't like those cartoons because somebody who saw and experienced cartoons that were much more brave with humor, like it was. I have to say, it wasn't like that sensitive of a humor. Like now, it's really hard to make humor like that is PG-13 and like is not offensive to anybody. I don't think that's manageable, by the way, because somebody is always going to be offended.
Oh,
But
yeah.
All I have to do is call out
it's just
chat.
different.
I just have to call out chat for saying anything about that. Especially if they tuned in for when we talked with Taylor from Peach Creek, which is just a continuation of Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh,
And if you've seen that
yeah.
show, you have
That is-
no reason to give her shit.
no,
Yeah.
it's. But also, like, if I just think back, like the Powerpuff Girls, like this very famous scene of, hey, this is the new neighbor girl, XYZ, and basically we told her that we were an accident of an experiment, and then the little girl looks at the professor. It's all right, professor. I was an accident too.
Oh
and they
God,
just go for it.
that episode.
That was like a joke I'd make.
Like that shit. You don't understand the child, but when you look at it, you just laugh at it as an adult. Like that is so fucking clever. And
It's
If you-
funny. No, that's
if
funny.
yeah, it is funny, but if you did that nowadays, you would get so much like backfire for it.
Yeah.
I know, but
No, yeah,
but
cartoons are
Sid was in the past,
cartoons nowadays are
can
just
still be
way
praised.
too safe when it comes to their.
All I
humor.
have to say is, if you like this show, I don't know why you're gonna, dislike anything from the from the late '90s, early 2000s. But if you've ever watched Animaniacs, you've
Yes.
seen a lot
Yes.
of really dirty humor, and you may not have even
Yes.
noticed.
That
I missed
is,
out
yeah.
on that.
I love
Honestly.
Animaniacs so much. The
Watch
true the
missed
true
that.
OG Animaniacs is like Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss.
It's still on my list,
I loved
honestly.
it so much. It was so
I
amazing.
need to watch that so badly. I want to watch that.
Like
We'll
I've
do a binge
started
stream or-
watching the reboot, but I don't have access to the original yet. So
We'll probably do a binge watching party or something like that in the server one
Yes.
of these days.
hell yeah.
One day. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because we kind of went off on a massive rant about.
Yeah, I'm
way
so
too
sorry.
safe.
Oh, you're good.
It's fine.
Anyways, from Wolfie. Question for Lhana. Have you ever been as far as the saga to use and go look more like and go? Wait, what the?
What?
Hold on, let me see
Wait,
this
what?
shit.
Wait, what?
What is happening?
Wait,
Hang
what?
on, hang on.
Oh,
Let
it's
me
a
read it
joke.
word for word real quick.
No, let me read.
Question
I'm
for
gonna read
Lhana.
it. Let me read.
Throwback to the most recent intro. Okay.
Once at a time. Once at a time.
Let me read it. I want to read it. Okay, dear
Oh, that's
Lhana,
fine,
have you
yeah.
ever been as far as the saga to use Ingo and look more like Ingo and be far and even twice?
You need to have a scroll.
Wolfie, I hate you so much.
I do
Oh.
not understand that, but all I'm gonna say is yes.
He's
Next
doing one of those
question.
things.
Wait, no. I want you. All right, next question. Oh, come on.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
All right,
Oh my
from
God.
Smeeves. Next question. Would you rather have trucks with eyes judging you at all times or trucks with arms and legs travel via crawling or crab walking at 60 miles an hour? What the fuck?
Oh my god, that is
Oh no.
I don't get these Wait, am I
that
missing
is
something?
so disturbing.
That's a
First
sneak
one is
question.
cars.
I know it's a Smeed question, so it's gonna be disturbing.
Okay, so what was it? Trucks with multiple eyes watching
No,
you?
trucks-
No, eyes.
Yeah, trucks
eyes.
with eyes judging you, watching and judging you, or trucks with arms and legs that travel via crawling or crab walking at 60 miles an hour.
First one.
I mean, they can look and judge all they want. I'm just gonna roast them back, and they can't move after me without the driver. So fuck you, truck. So I'm gonna go for eyes.
Again, the cards be looking at the cake always.
Exactly. That's just what I wanted to say. They
Wait,
can
what?
look at it all they want.
These are both
Germ,
awful.
Twitter, remember Twitter? Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
Remember Twitter? Lana posted a tweet there.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. I wanted to bring
The
that up in
cake.
DMs. It's like I'm just scrolling through my timeline and I see your character's bare ass on my screen.
You're
Huh?
Yeah.
welcome.
You see Lana's cake.
Yep.
Anyways.
Like I'm just
Thanks.
sitting there just
Yeah, we get it. We get it. You're so ass. Okay. We have a next question, boy.
Okay, another question from Wolfie. Dear Alana, X or Pinky and the Brain?
You are looking to start a fucking nuclear war, aren't you, Wolf?
I did not understand you because you cut out.
Oh, I
Oh,
did.
no.
Animaniacs or Pinky and the Brain?
Oh,
Which one?
Is that actually a...
Yes.
I never
just
watched
say
yes.
either of them, so I have no idea.
as much as I appreciate the Pinky and the Brain, I still gonna go for Animaniacs because
I've never
those
heard of
three,
Pinky.
the Pinky and the Brain, they are the rats, the two
Ew,
white
what
rats.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, this. Okay, I know what it is.
Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing is Pinky and the Brain was just a lot of, homosexual tension throughout the whole thing. Animaniacs,
Yeah.
A lot of homosexual tension.
I
Yeah.
agree. I don't agree with let's make everything gay and lesbian and they are just
Yeah.
two fucking rats in the same cage. One is smart, one is dumb, and that's it. I don't see
Yeah.
the homosexual tension.
Dumb as rock.
granted, SpongeBob did the same thing. I think
Yeah.
SpongeBob is basically
Excuse me?
just Pinky and the Brain 2.0.
Oh yeah.
But
I mean,
Animaniacs
yeah.
is just
Are
the
you
whole
mad?
spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the matter? I can't see my
Patrick.
forehead. What's your
What?
problem?
is the instrument.
What is that?
Gay tension.
Gay
No,
tension.
granted, in the case of SpongeBob, he was confirmed to be ace, so I physically can't see that in SpongeBob.
Okay, so someone in the chat said the first thing I hear tuning into the stream is homosexual tension. Love it.
You're welcome, Parker.
Yeah, you're welcome, Parker. You're welcome.
Oh my
You're welcome,
god, I
boy.
am so sorry, Parker.
I'm not welcome.
Yeah. By the way, hello, Parker.
Come back.
Nice seeing you
Come,
in the
come
stream.
back next time when we do that more.
Nice seeing you, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that he means come back when I'm not here.
Wow.
No.
Luigi,
Oh.
I see
Lana,
I
you're-
see
you're
what
very,
you
very
mean.
welcome.
I see what you mean.
No. I didn't say that. You're very welcome to come back. You're sweet and wholesome and all.
Oh, thank
Even
you.
though like Twitter kind of says like, are you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Okay, so I actually
You
kind of
can-
want
you
to
can be
try.
both.
Oh, whoops. Are you guys done?
Are you done?
I'm
Are you
just
done?
waiting for you guys.
Are you
all right?
done, son?
All right, fine. I'll interrupt you whenever I goddamn please. I hope you appreciate it.
Sorry,
Actually,
Mr.
I'm kind of
Host.
wanting to move back to your story. Just
Mm-hmm.
so you've already shown like a few of your characters like Paige, River, and Sparrow. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, and Dax, the boy.
And oh my god.
Your boy. You even said I like Dax.
Yeah, no, I like Dax. I like him.
Dax is the best boy. If the guys who watch the stream right now and they don't know Dax, I will retweet it. Dax is one of the main
Gator boy?
characters of no Dax is basically the main male character of my story.
Oh.
Actually I have shown the most important character so far, so that's true. Paige, Sparrow, River, and Dax, they will be the most important.
Yeah, if anyone wants to see the stuff that Lana has in store, I put her Twitter link in the chat if you want to take a look.
Yeah,
So
totally.
Hell yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure some people were supposed to do that in the chat, so I had to do it.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna
Thanks, Gator Boy.
I'm gonna put a not a pause on the stream, but like I want to take a minute for Luigi to shout out our artist feature for this week.
Yeah, do that, Luigi.
Oh yeah, today our artist feature is my good old friend Mac the Sketcher, or
Your
also
girlfriend?
known as Sketchy. No, my friend.
Friend you
Your
have with
girlfriend.
your girl. That's what it is.
Actually, good old friend.
Oh, I heard
Oh.
girlfriend.
I heard
We all heard
girlfriend.
I mean, who am I to judge?
I mean, she draws really good art, and I wanted to just feature her. I mean,
Hell
she
yeah.
only has 102 followers on Instagram. So
Woo!
yeah.
Awesome.
Get her more people.
Get her more. Drop
Yeah.
her. Wait, who has her IG link? Drop it.
IG
Chat.
link. I have it already. I'm actually looking at her.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting the link in right now. I forgot.
There you go. Yeah, good job.
I'm
Are you
putting it
on
in
the other
chat
side of the room right now, Ark?
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You wanted to ask about my
yeah, back
story?
to Lana's
Mhm.
characters. Do you want to talk to us a little bit
Yeah.
about those specific characters that you've already showcased?
Oh boy, what would be very non-spoiler alert? Well, I kind of can tell. Basically, the three people I already shown, Dax, River, and Paige, they are all classmates. That's what I can tell. My story is going to start in a art school, and this is a art school where so I already have to establish this. There are going to be like age differences. They are not going to be all like 22 or 23 and that's all. Dax is approximately 26 or 28. River is 22, between 20 and 22, and Paige is going to be 23. And the reason why there's like a approximately big gap, kind of big gap between River and Dax is because this is a school. I don't know how it is in your country, but in where I live, there are some art schools where you can apply to until you're 30. So
Yeah,
these
we
are
have classes like that here.
these are like specific schools where you can still learn and you can still get a degree in something specific, so like a specific object, like or subject, sorry, like PE or chemistry or painting or whatever, and this is where they meet. So they come from different backgrounds, and this is not a high school, this is like an actual, like, quote unquote adult school, and that is where they're going to meet each other. And Dax and River, they oh man, I'm really struggling not to spoil.
No, just take your time.
But
Thanks
we
for
will
that.
we will see River and Dax a little bit more, and Paige is going to join the big picture. Because Paige is more. I usually say like Paige is the peace island. She's really chill, but she's also a little bit like that one kid in the class who is a little bit geek. She's not bullied, but she has like her own little world, let's say it like that. And she will have interactions with River, and then they will also have like a good character dynamic together because River gets to know her more also, and she's gonna be like, wow, that girl is pretty chill. So yeah, Paige is definitely going to be the character that everybody wants to have as a best friend. So Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, I have a feeling you're gonna have a lot of people who like Paige the most.
yeah, for real.
I was already
She-
gonna say, like, I feel like I relate to Paige the most because, like, I was the sort of geeky one. Well, it wasn't like smart, but I was like the kind of geeky one that wasn't really
Aw.
bullied, but was sort of just in the distance, just kind of in the background, doing his own little thing.
yeah, that exactly. Like she is I think neutral characters are very important in a story. And she is like definitely a neutral, a perfect neutral. Let's say it like that. She's you know that she's on a quote unquote the good side, but she doesn't have like a tragic backstory or whatsoever, or she's not bullied, or you know, she's just fine. She has her own things to deal with, and her biggest passion is collecting old comic books from the 80s. So she can really geek out on that.
Mhm.
I can already tell she's gonna be my favorite.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm gonna like Paige. I know. I need to draw her.
I was so surprised because I like 2 days later, when I uploaded the picture of Paige was actually okay. So fun fact, I created Paige way before my story was made up. So I had this idea for my story, but before that, in my art school, I created Paige, and I just liked her character design because I love I resonate a little bit with Viv, and my favorite part of animation is storyboard and character design and visual concept. And so I was just creating characters, and Paige was one of them, and I was like, damn, I kind of like this character. I'm gonna put this away for something else in the future.
I'm gonna use
And
her
when I
later.
yeah, literally 10 years later, I was just looking at my folder, which I tried to apply with to an animation university. I didn't get in, but I had like many character designs, and one was Paige, and I was like, damn, I remember this character. What if I put her into this story? And I was like, at first I was like, nah, the graphics or like the art style is kind of different than what my story would be about. But then I was like, I can just make her into that style and she would perfectly fit. And then I was like, if my story is going to be that dark, she is going to be the perfect balance, because she is that kind of a character. When you watch like a couple of episodes from this story and you're fucking depressed, and then Paige comes, and then you have like a moment of fresh air, like, oh, good grief, I have some relief time, you know, some 5 minutes of headspace. And that's that character, what she represents, like just a very chill person who you pretty much forget your anxiety with. I'm pretty sure that you guys have one acquaintance, that one person in your life who's not particularly a best friend or your family member. It's just an acquaintance, but every time you talk to that person, you feel chill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And-
no, I definitely have that.
Yeah, she is that character. So obviously, I don't want to. Again, I don't want to spoil too much. But aside of their relationship, the three of them, these characters, Paige is going to be this very relieving, very peaceful moment in this show, and River is gonna also notice that. So yeah, about River. River is the protagonist of this story. I have a very close relationship with her because she is basically she represented me for years. I would say like for 5-6 years, she was me. I drew her as my representation in the cartoon world, and then I slowly but surely could pretty much divide myself from her. So she got her own personality, she got her own characteristics, but she was inspired by the things I went through. And that is why she's precious to me. She is pretty a very realistic person. She has on purposely circles under her eyes, and that is going to be also a thing that you find out from the show. She goes through a lot, and therefore she has a lot of trouble maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which is why like her sleeping pattern is like almost non-existent. Whenever she can, she sleeps.
I sort of kind of got that vibe about. Well, you're talking about River right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of got that vibe from that one drawing you made of her. With Sparrow in the background, just from seeing her eyes, because you could see like very clear eye bags on it.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of got that. That she seems like the very stressed out, like kind of person.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she's not like very I wouldn't say like very stressed out, but she's like she handles things because she's used to it. She doesn't freak out that much anymore, but it definitely wears her out. That definitely takes a toll on herself. And Dax, the best boy, he's incredibly protective. It's pretty funny because I got some positive. I got many positive feedback. All I got is positive feedback for my characters, which I'm very, very grateful for. And one person said, like, finally some like piercing representation. And I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, what was the last time you've seen a character with a piercing, which is not an earring? There's so little amount of characters that have a piercing in shows. Even tattoo is more I think the first piercing thing, or like extreme body jewelry I saw, was the guy from Steven Universe who had these giant things in his ear too.
Earplug.
Oh, Lars.
Yeah. Oh my god. Lars was my favorite. Okay, side note, I watched the first two season of Steven Universe. I'm still busy with it because I didn't have a Cartoon Network, so I'm kind of trying to catch up on it. But fucking Lars is my favorite character. He has a good character dynamic, and
he had a great character arc.
Yes, and his character development is amazing, and his design. It's simple, but at the same time, it's different than others. So Lars, I love you, boy. You're my favorite. It's great.
Yeah,
anyway.
No, it's like he definitely was. He definitely developed. Like he had a very good like character development as a whole, because he started off as like this massive asshole who was a dick to Steven.
Yeah, and you realize that he's just frustrated.
Yeah,
because a lot of things go wrong in his life. It's great. I love it.
Yeah,
you want character development done right? Overanalyze the hell out of Lars.
Yep, it's great. Steven, for me, Steven Universe equals Lars in a nutshell, and that's and some diamonds. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
are you simping for Lars now, Lana?
At the beginning, anyways. So yeah.
No, I don't say I sim for him, but it's a good character. I'm glad to see some complex characters in stories.
Yeah, no, he's a good character. Yeah. He is a good character. Like I hated him. Like I watched Steven Universe. I didn't go too deep into it. Like it just never really was my thing. But I did watch a good portion of the show. But I hated Lars when like early on in the show, because he was just a massive dickhead. But later in the show, as I started watching him more and more, like I've kind of come to understand like where he's coming from, like all the frustrations he's dealing with, and he became a lot more like caring and soft over time. It's just like, that's a good character. That's just a good character.
Yeah, it's kind of like meeting a new person or getting to know a new friend, where it's like the more you get to know them, or the more time you spend with them, the more you get to know them, the more you get to know how they tick, how they work,
Yeah, exactly.
So like the more you watch the show, the more you get to understand the characters and how they work.
Yep. totally. So yeah, that is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
I just
What?
watched the stream.
Oh.
What? What's wrong with the stream?
Art, did you see that?
What's wrong with the stream?
See what?
Oh, we just
What?
got a donation of $40.
Ooh!
Wait, what?
Oh my god!
Now,
Who donated it?
Hold on.
Someone tell me
I
right
think,
now.
I have to rewind the stream. Hold up.
Keep
Who?
in mind.
Woo!
Keep in mind.
Tell
That's
me.
amazing!
Hold on, guys. Jesus. Keep in mind, I'm hitting the test button on the Streamlabs thing. So.
Ah,
I see.
Jesus Christ, Art, that threw me
Let's
off
just
so
donation one
much.
more time.
Just say actually this is the test, Dana. By the way,
Yeah,
if
okay.
there's text down there.
Yeah, it was a test.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Jesus
Um,
Christ,
I-
Dana.
Oh, it was a test. The $40 was a test.
Oh
Just a
no!
warning.
Okay, somebody,
Yeah, like
quick, donate $40.
yeah, quickly donate $4. No.
Lord.
I'm just like Dana said. Someone donated $40. Then
I didn't see the name.
It's working.
I
now.
didn't see the
That's
name, and
important
so I
part.
tried looking for it.
12. I said 12, Dana. What are you talking about? I see now 12 in the stream.
But Germ,
John
what
donated $12. Huh?
you wanted? Do you
I just
do you have
said
like
thanks, Germ.
specific questions of characters or?
Huh? Oh, well, one of the questions that I have about your story is, well, I'm not sure if you're that willing to talk about because you're trying not to, be too spoilery.
I'm really
But could
trying
you-
not. Mm.
Yeah, like, do you want to give like a sort of general idea on like things like the setting and whatnot, and like the situation that these characters are in?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
So
I kind of thought that would be a tough one.
yeah, it is, because it's not like, for example, has been like, so the story is takes place in hell, and this is about a princess who, like,
Trying to yeah.
it's so incredibly. So okay, that's what I can tell this. My protagonist, River, is a girl who can see
River's a girl.
things which other people cannot. And I know that it sounds cliche so far, however, that will change with the time, because the other protagonist or the other characters, Dax and Paige, they are kind of going to see things which she sees, purely because they get more involved with. So it's not like about one person who, River was a generic girl until that day. Like it's not it's not that kind of. It's basically it's going to start with River. It's going to end up with a group of people, and I really cannot say what is exactly the connection between Sparrow and River. All I'm going to
I kind of thought that because you mentioned in the first time you posted the picture of River, you mentioned how she sort of has a special bond with Sparrow.
Yep. Yeah.
And you said more details will come later down the line. I'm guessing that isn't really something you wanted to talk about.
Something to make you guys be like, ooh, is all I'm going to say is some characters are not what they seem to be.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's, I don't know if somebody or anybody have noticed it, but I never talk about Sparrow.
Yeah,
Ever.
you don't, because you mentioned the three main characters, and it seems like Sparrow is kind of a pretty important one.
Yes, he does, but I that is also part of the plan. Like that it's if you listen to or if you read my tweets and whatsoever, I never mention him, and it's never like accidental whatsoever. It's always on purpose. The other thing what I can still say, and that's also not spoiler,
Yeah.
the connection between Sparrow and River can never be erased. Never.
Erased
Yeah. It can never disappear.
the connection.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
People ship.
This is probably gonna make me stay up at night just thinking about this long. I hope you realize that.
That's good. That's good because I like when people, you know, again, what I said, I like to make people think, and their relationship is just so you won't be able to place it anywhere because you're gonna be like, I kind of want to say it's a protagonist, but fuck, I can't. But I can also, I can't also not say that it's evil. Fuck, because of this reason, you know. So, it's very complex, but you will
Wait,
see that.
main baddie? What?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
nice.
No, that's weird. I want to say it's this, but fuck, I can't.
I wanna say this character is the main protagonist and they're bad. Oh shit! I did say.
Because like from Sparrow's design, it sort of gives me like I kind of want to say chaotic good, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil vibes. I sort of want to say that, like just from his design alone, is sort of something I wanted to mention about Sparrow.
He is very Sparrow is very yeah, it's oh god damn it. What
Yeah, because
can
the way all I'm gonna you don't need to like agree. You don't need to agree or disagree
Yeah,
because again that could make it a
that's-
bit spoilery. Spoilery. I cannot say that word.
Spoiler alert.
The way you drew him, it sort of makes him come off as really kind of slimy, very sly, sort of that kind of sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. He looks like the sort of like okay, maybe chaotic probably wasn't the best way to put it, but I kind of want to say like the very sly type. Like, you know,
He
he's very
definitely
sleazy.
he definitely is going to be the character that is this gonna give you an uneasy vibe. And if it already gives you from that one picture or two pictures I drew, that's good. Because that is what his design is for. He is meant to be this uneasy like that he's meant to give you this uneasy feeling. And especially the fact that that connection can never disappear is something that makes this even more uneasy.
Dude, it's like I want to ask like more, but it's just so spoilery, and I want to know.
Yeah, we.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm proud to say that we have already made the first steps. We already talked about it with my good friend Vic, and we're going to write the script for the pilot. I already looked up some people, they don't know yet, but I am following actually some artists already who I'm thinking like that is a perfect person who can copy my style of the or the style of the story. And definitely I am also going to work on the music because I am a singer myself. So it's definitely going to be very uneasy, icky soundtrack, which you guys are gonna hear with. It's going to be a dark pilot, but I really hope that people are going to like
Quick
it.
note, I'm running for the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute.
It's again,
Okay.
All right, so if we have any technical difficulties,
After the toilet break.
Arc.
You're still gonna be live. I'm just not at my microphone, so shut up.
That's the second time.
Elevator music intensifies.
I mean, so Boomer Boy, he needs to go to bed.
Y'all don't know this, but back when we were originally planning to release some of the old Twitch episodes, there was one episode of the Insanimators cast where Aiden had so many technical difficulties running the stream.
Oh, yeah.
And at some point, everyone could hear like the audience could hear everyone in the cast except for Aiden,
Oh no.
and I didn't want to cut that out. So in the edits, I just quietly had da da like that music playing in the background
Which stream was that?
in
I
the
need to know.
place
I
of
need to know.
Aiden.
I need to know, Dana. I need to
Also-
know which stream was that.
Episode 5.
Twitch.
5. All right, I'm gonna try and find
yeah.
it.
No, it was on
Also-
Twitch. It was on Twitch. It's off of the channel by now. I have the edit still though, so hey, maybe I'll release it. Who knows?
Send it to me. Send it to me.
Yes. Also remember, everyone except
It's like
us.
several
Oh, that's
megabytes, Germ. It is a large file.
Yeah.
Can I say one more thing about what you said, Germ, about Lars?
Yeah.
That is, it's not how the viewers are going to see Dax, like he's a huge asshole, but Dax is pretty much like Lars. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say like
he
you
deals.
say, he's the protective type, not like the asshole
Yes.
type.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't really get that idea, but I see.
Yeah, but that can and will pretty much go out of hand sometimes. Some
It's like
reactions.
like when he's overprotective. and whatnot.
No, but some reactions of him, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And when you hear more about his background, you will be like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry for you because you went through this." You know, like you will. It's not okay. So here's the thing: bad behavior is never justified by bad background. Never ever. You're not supposed to, handle shit just because somebody went through stuff, but it makes you understand them more. And it is never justified if somebody's is an asshole towards you or aggressive, but
Yeah, no, it isn't.
you can ease them by showing that you kind of understand where it comes from. And that is what Dex is going to, learn of how to
Like
how to handle.
my Discord stack is kind of follows that same notion.
I
listen,
love that. I
Yeah,
love that so much.
Yeah, listen, understand, accept, love, repeat.
Yeah.
Because some people can have really rough backgrounds that makes them do certain things, and though it's one of those things where you can't excuse that sort of behavior.
Mm-hmm. No,
It's one of those
absolutely not.
things where it's like you go to them and you say, "I don't like what you're doing, but I understand where it's coming from," and
Mhm. Yeah.
like it's fine to like have like it's not fine to have a rough background. Like I wish it didn't happen to you, but like
Exactly.
I wish it didn't happen. And I'm sorry that happened to you. You shouldn't use it as an excuse to do what you're doing.
No, absolutely not. And that is never
I'm-
okay.
Yeah, but I understand where you're coming from, and I'm willing to help you move on from it, so you don't do this sort of thing again.
Yeah. I think that's going to be very emotional to people who are gonna watch my show. If it's I kind of, it's still pretty unbelievable to me that I'm doing this because I never really got the support. So this is the first time people are actually curious about my stuff, and they say like, "Oh, I love these characters already." Because even when I was in art school, nobody gave a damn. Like not even my teachers supported me. I was pretty much non-existent, and that was really demotivating. And now after 10 years or so, I say it again, I'm very grateful for my close friends because they were the ones that told me, "Hey, you should try this. This has so much potential." And now that I actually think of, you know what? Why the fuck not? I mean, I lived this life only once, and as Lhana,
YOLO.
and
Yeah.
pretty much. No, pretty much. No,
Sorry.
no, right, because that's pretty much what it is. I mean, if I never do it, I feel like, well, I have these characters and they pretty much rot in my closet, and I never use them. When when asked if I maybe make a pilot, and maybe people say like, hey, we want to found that, and we want to support that to be a thing, it can maybe save lives and it can maybe help people. So I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to show these characters, and I kind of want to show some assholes in this show.
Well,
Yeah.
Didn't you also, one more thing about relating to like sort of having characters and not really using them that much? Didn't you also say one time that you didn't like it when people design characters and never use them?
I don't think I've ever. No. That was about character design. Like some character designs are like this rainbow color, and it doesn't make any sense. And I wrote a couple of days ago this unpopular artist opinion, and I said like, if your character is basically a rainbow vomit, then it's not pleasing to look at. And a character design is supposed to make sense, and have some kind of system in it. So choose 3 or 4 colors, not more. It's very exceptional if you choose more, but you have to be really careful with that. But it's usually 3, 4 colors. And make a palette from that and just use it wisely. Because if you just use it mindlessly, that's not pleasing to look at.
No, it's not.
Painting miniatures for Warhammer very much follows the same principle. You don't want to go with an assload of different colors. Usually, for playing a lot of games with these things, I've seen I think it's like a standard practice to require at least 3 colors on your miniatures. But I don't think it'd be a good idea to start going with more than 5. Considering all the details and shit.
Yeah, when it comes to character designs like that, it's basically like taking a bucket of paint and throwing it at a wall and hoping and seeing what comes from it.
Yeah.
Obviously
when you throw colors around at a character, it just doesn't look that good.
No, it just doesn't. It looks very unprofessional. Like, I'm obviously not gonna name the people who I had this experience with, but I had some experiences when I did see their character, and I really just wanted to help them. I learned my lesson, obviously, but I was like, I think this character, maybe you could choose the tone of that color, use another shading in that, another gradient. And they were like, are you telling me that I should change my OC after 4 years? And I was like, all right, never mind then.
Moving on.
I mean, after 4 years, I would hope you decide you'd want to, throw a little bit of change in there.
And I was like, literally, I don't like to be like a... Yeah, we were friends, and I do believe that if you can, if you're friends with someone, just don't be an ass licker. Just be honest with it. And
be like, oh, you're right, or like, I don't know, I don't want to not just say for like, why you telling me to do this.
And I don't really agree with the thing. Like, this is very very much of a Twitter opinion. Like, if somebody didn't ask you for feedback, then you're not allowed to just tell them.
Oh my god! I always hate that whenever someone writes that.
I don't agree with that, because if the tone and the phrasing is very important, obviously. But if there's like an industry professional who sees my character and they write me, I'm not gonna say like, how dare you. I'm gonna be grateful that they try to help me to improve.
Yeah, no, there's such thing as constructive criticism.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, and whenever people say, "Oh, they didn't ask for your opinion, so don't give it," it's like, dude, they're giving their opinions because they want to see an improvement to it. They want to help. Yeah. At least that's how I see it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same.
So yeah,
whenever someone writes in a tweet saying, "Oh, they didn't ask for their opinion," I'm just like, dude, really?
Yeah.
Like my guy.
Yeah, and I didn't ask for the person to bitch, so.
Yeah.
Anyway. I can reply with.
Jesus
Very
Christ,
quiet.
Lana.
I didn't ask for a bit.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm
No,
sorry.
don't. I love when
No, you're
somebody
good.
has
No,
an
don't
opinion.
be sorry. I love it.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
It boils my blood, because it's so much worse when you're in an art school, for example, and people look through you. You don't even get anything. You don't get constructive, deconstructive criticism. You don't get a shit feedback. They don't even tell you like fucking jump out of the window because you're shit. They don't
Yeah.
tell you anything. It's even worse when people look through you because you're like a ghost to them. I rather have people who write me a constructive criticism and acknowledge that my character exists than act like I didn't even put out anything.
It'll go back to what we talked about earlier about getting out of your comfort zone to do something better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've been through that a lot over the past year or so of me becoming a more public Twitter artist. Going digital was a huge step for me. My first digital drawing was fucking terrible in retrospect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
I still think it was really, really good for your first time going digital, honestly.
For my first time, I guess, but I remember, I look at it, the roughest drawings I've ever seen in my life.
Dom sharing his feedback with me is actually doing good for me, and I don't even.
I
don't even need to ask for it first. He wants to help me out.
Yeah, getting feedback is a good thing. There is a point to where some feedback, when it's toned a certain way, is not helpful. When it's very kind of rude and whatnot, where it's saying, "Oh, it's not that good." And
yeah,
that's not very good criticism.
Yeah,
that's
like when people tell Lana that she's too obsessed with Valentino.
I just respond like, yeah, and what's your point? We already know that. Tell me something I don't know. I know. I do have to say, it's always funny to me because somebody asked me, man, how do you deal with? You probably get a lot of haters for liking Valentino, and I just laughed and I was like, man, they don't care. They don't dare. They don't dare to write.
Yeah, I saw that drawing. I saw that.
But that is it's a thing because it was actually a conversation. The worst thing I got about this, I don't want to talk about this for a long time, but just to mention it, the worst thing I ever got, and I was literally impressed by the logic because I did not know how they connected all those dots, which had no connection to them at all. They said okay, you should stop liking Valentino because the way how you're obsessed with pretty much shows that you support abusive relationships. And I was
my guy.
And I was like, can you please? I remember responding. I'm like, can you please elaborate in DMs because I'm impressed by this logic. I genuinely want to understand which quantum physics you use to make this to connect these dots because goddamn son,
are they the same people that say that are they the same people that say that Chalister should be canon because they don't believe that Alistair actually is Ace? Even though it's confirmed he is?
No, these were people who were like, yeah, and Angel is my comfort character. And I was like, that's no problem, dude. Like whatever you want. Your opinion is just as valid as mine, but shut the fuck up. If I want to like this character, I'm gonna like this character. Yeah. Oh man,
I heard something. You made this one drawing of your Helsona making cake, and someone you know what I'm talking about, right? Someone wrote in replies something about there being a rape in progress.
Oh my god!
What the hell?
Yeah, I got a comment.
I'm gonna find it.
I got a comment that it said oh, she should slap him because it seems like a rape
in progress.
And I was like,
this is why we had the disclaimer, people. And second off, what the fuck?
I was like, dude.
Let me find it. I'm gonna find it.
I was like, dude, stop. And these it doesn't. I'm thankful because my community like actually likes my content, and they never complain about me, because they kind of are mature enough to see that it's just a fictional character, nothing else. And I also like, I feel kind of amazed by these people who come with these conspiracy theories. It's better, I swear to God, it's better than the 5G and the vaccine. It's 10 out of 10. But
Oh yeah.
but honestly,
shit.
like I never pay more attention to these people than just humor them, because they don't know what I went through. I know how abusive people are, and I know how manipulative people can be. And the fact that I like this character, this villain, by the way, which is not a bad thing, people. If you like a villain, if you like Joker, or if you like
Everyone likes bad boys.
whoever,
Close
that is
Frollo.
completely fine. That doesn't mean that you're an evil person inside or a sociopath. That means that you just like that character because it's red. That's it.
You have a
I found
favorite
the
villain
link, by
now.
the way.
Anybody who has ever been a fan of not any particular Disney film, just Disney, already knows who their favorite Disney villain is.
Yep.
And nobody talks about that, but you like Valentino? How dare you? Like, wake up. And if you can't handle it, then please don't watch it. This is
Yeah,
a
I
show.
was gonna
for-
say, if you don't like it, then why are you? It seems like you're looking for it, like you're finding a reason to be mad over it. Because here you are, like complaining about it. If you don't like it, then don't look at it. No one's obligating you to look at it.
And what amazes me is like that I looked it up, and so many people have blocked me. I'm pretty sure that for this reason, that I like this character. But like 80%, 90% I never even talked to. They have no idea who I am. They just judge me for liking this fictional character, and they
Yeah.
just block me. And I'm like, you know what? If that makes you more secure in a world where a lot of aggressive and manipulative people walk around, then so be it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah.
was amazing
Yeah.
touches, but like
Welcome.
freaking Val sim was
That's
just
sweet.
like wow.
I found the reply. Stab him in the eye with that spoon handle. Looks like a rape unfolding.
No!
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Anyways, we don't condone anything that's
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I just
Yeah.
love how every
Okay,
other
forget
tweet is
the-
just like, oh, she looks like she likes it, or something like that. And then there's this one where it's like, stab him in the eye with the
God.
spoon handle.
Anyway, Night in the Woods, Lhana is done. Next
Yeah,
question.
hey, nice.
Oh
Like-
my god. Do we
Just gonna say, forget the logic with that one Val comment. The logic in this.
Yeah, none. Next question.
Oh my god, it's non-existent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lord,
Okay.
some people.
Yeah, some people. some fucking amazing
Some people.
Yeah, some people is all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
I'm never gonna be able to move past that because it's just stabbing him in the eye with a spoon handle over a drawing.
Hashtag we live in a society.
Let's get that going in chat.
I hate that. I hate that. Hashtag YOLO.
Hashtag next
Okay.
question.
All right.
I meant to say this when you said YOLO earlier. Your new sketch assignment. Sketch Lhana saying YOLO in the most format you can, please.
You guys
I
keep
need to see
saying
this.
you guys keep saying YOLO. There's a band that I actually really enjoy. It's a band called Smash Into Pieces. And they actually made a song called YOLO.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I've heard that there was
Yeah,
a
you
song that's
live
actually
only
called
once.
YOLO, but
Yeah,
I never
YOLO.
looked into it.
Oh, there was
Yeah,
another. How about okay, you guys, now that I'm here as a guest, you may say, I don't know how many of you are familiar with my characters. If you want me to sketch any of them, just let me
Oh,
know.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I'd
They're your
love to
characters.
see that.
Go ahead if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
You
right.
know, you know which one I want you to sketch, but you're allowed.
I
to
know,
sketch.
I know you want the boy. I can actually, you know what? I'm gonna just draw all of them like a little portrait, so I
Hey.
don't.
It's just my little bisexual heart is just beating for Dax. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Of course it does. That's
What?
I have this very strong feeling that when you're gonna see Dax actually like like in tough situation, you're just gonna be like, oh boy, I'm gayer by every day. Yeah,
Shut
he's
up.
the best boy. He's
Never.
Becoming a gator.
Luigi, I
insert
trusted you.
air horn sounds. Pew, pew, pew,
What? What?
Luigi, I trusted you.
What?
What?
My parents called me. I have to dress up. What?
Like you don't know me, Boomer boy. Or should I say Boomer man?
You were the chosen one.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I had to step out real quick because
You were supposed to
Yeah.
destroy the cringe, not join it.
He said that you're gonna be a gator.
I've used that pun before. I've used it before.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that original. I've used
Germ
that
is
pun.
becoming the gator boy.
I've used that before.
The ultimate gator. What's up?
You're not original.
Yes, now.
You know I'm gay.
Yeah. Shush.
Wow.
Says the boy with that nickname in our private server.
Don't change my nickname to Gator, alright?
I'm not gonna change it.
Also,
Dana, if you want.
Germ, don't make me start giving you head pats.
Aw.
I just
Hashtag-
Okay, sorry. May I say a tiny shout out? Neon Sprinkles, Hades, and Ismar need. They are my favorite Disney villains. So hell yes.
Hey, Niall.
What?
You know, Hades and
Oh my
they're up there for me. Honestly, I'm like the one Disney nerd who has way too much trouble figuring out her favorite Disney villain.
it's just Hades is just I love how he's ridiculous. I love him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
know.
Hades is always
Hades,
fun.
Hades from Hercules, played by James Woods. That is one of the most fun performances I've ever seen in a villain.
It's
Hades
so
was played by-
good.
Hades
It's
was
so
played by
funny.
Wait, Ark?
What?
You said Hades was played by James Woods?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Well, now you do.
Now I do.
The more you know.
No. Okay, well, I guess I've gone through at least a few of the questions I had. Does anyone else in the cast have anything they'd like to say to Lhana? Anything about,
Neon Sprinkles.
Neon, your name's getting changed to Neon in my server, by the way.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine, Lana. It's just something we're gonna tease her for.
Trust me.
Oh,
I have been fucking around with her name for a long time now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all have.
Neon.
Nyan, I am so sorry. Forgive me.
No,
You're
don't
good.
apologize, please. That's the running joke around here.
Yeah.
Neon's
You know.
breathless.
I think Ark was the first thing you called her Neon or something.
Yeah, I kept really pronouncing the Y in there, Nyan. Like I'm trying to say Nyan.
Like,
Yeah.
Neon. That's honestly worse.
Neon.
Actually, no. Instead of changing it to Neon Sprinkles, change it to Nyan Sprinkles.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, we'll start playing the Neon Cat every time she joins the fucking calls.
Nyan. It's Nyan. You're right.
Oh no, she just went offline.
Really?
Wait, who? Neon?
Where is she? There she is. Also, for the record, audience, Nyan is our friend.
Did she go?
Allegedly,
Did-
she's our friend for now.
Did Nyan go offline, or did I kick her?
Oh no! Don't.
No way.
Don't do that.
Oh my god, my boy.
Oh Lord.
By the way, I just wanna thank the people that are still watching the stream. I really appreciate it, and I always feel so self-conscious because I love to talk about different topics, but I'm always afraid that I talk too much. So I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
No,
It's fine.
that's fine.
We bring you onto the
my
show
friend.
so you can talk to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do my
You're the
best.
star
not
of the
to-
show.
Besides, if anything else, you've got another 90s kid here that wants
Oh,
to
hell
hear your opinions.
Hell yeah, I
Stream-
like.
Lana, this stream is about you. So
Yeah. It's just I've never had this before, so it's also something for me to get used to.
You've never. Wow. That's.
No, you guys are the first who invited me, so yeah.
Wow. We have an incredible honor then. Holy shit.
Hey, we're the first one. Yay.
Yeah, this.
So, wait.
I'm never gonna forget the VC when I asked her, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Because Bunny was in there talking to Lana about her podcast.
So.
And then I was just in the background, just like internally reeing.
Honestly, wasn't it Ark asking? Because I think it was like we were in a voice chat, and then he was like, "You know what? Fuck it, Lana, you want to be on?" And I was like, "Yeah."
I think so, but I remember that
And you were like, you were like, "Wait, what?"
no, because I do remember that there was like the VC, or was Ark in that VC when Bunny was talking with you about that?
I am not sure. I'm old. I can't remember anything.
Yeah,
the old man.
The old man of the cast.
He's the old crotchety dude sitting in the porch, just running his rocking chair, just yelling at everyone.
By the way, Germ, if you're watching the stream,
I'm watching. I see him.
Good. Is the boy the best
Yes,
man?
he is the boy, and I love him. Not in that way. Actually, yes, in that way. Fuck that.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, in that way, he chose that name.
I said yes in that way. Okay, Lana, I corrected
Good.
myself.
Yeah, you can't lie to me
Why can't I not lie to you?
because it's not gonna work.
Also, as a quick aside, we have 10 minutes left.
That-
So.
That
Yeah.
moment when Lana gets that Mushu moment from Mulan, where it's just like, my eyes can see straight through your armor.
Yeah, I was
Bam!
gonna say that. Yeah, Lana's like reading. Yeah,
Straight
Lana's
through
reading,
your
like, a book
armor?
you've seen
That
through my
sounds
BS.
gay.
That's pretty gay, bro.
Pretty gay, bro.
Mushu is gay, confirmed.
You say straight through my armor? That sounds gay.
Is that gonna be the thing now? Mushu is gay.
Mushu
Yeah.
is gay?
Does Mushu is gay?
Does
Let's get
Mushu
the
is
hashtag
gay?
Mushu is gay.
No,
rolling.
Luigi!
Dude, Mushu was gay.
Wait, how do you spell Mushu again?
Mushu.
Does Mushu is homo?
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
Lana,
yes.
I see Gager and Beatrice's dress, and that was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did Mushu do the hokey homo?
I almost want to stick my character in her outfit.
Does Mushu
As a joke,
wear
because
dress?
because I brought it up in one of the servers that I mod in, and everyone was calling her emo Germ for like a week. And like someone said they wanted to draw Germ wearing Beatrice's dress, but they never went to it, and I kind of want to do it. Sort of as a joke. I don't know if it worked. It's so stupid, and like it was for a week. Everyone was talking about it, and every time I came in, and it was just like, come on. Can I talk about something else, please, instead of my character being a non-emo version of another character?
Yeah.
It was like that for so fucking long. It was the dumbest shit in the world.
It'll happen when your character is very heavily inspired by another already established character, but then, after a year or two, you start to, experiment with different looks and ideas, and suddenly, Germ looks absolutely nothing like Beatrice now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's Hang on, I need to get an old picture.
Save for the
of-
exaggerated, spines on the back, but
Shut up.
Yeah.
He's not goth. That's the thing.
Doesn't Beatrice have also on the back and tail?
I think I
No,
don't
she
know.
just-
I haven't paid attention really.
Okay, I'm gonna post.
mean-
Ark,
Oh, Lord.
don't
I mean,
put
Germ
this
has
in
on
the
that-
stream.
has on a-
Please don't. I'm on my knees right now.
It's
I'm begging.
it's taking the images from my right side screen, not my left side screen where the Discord window is.
All right. I'm posting.
Okay.
Okay, so in stream text channel, there's my oldest drawing of Germ, and then on the bottom is my newest drawing.
Looking.
Nice.
It looks.
You can hear him
a lot-
stretching across the room.
Stretching. Yeah. Oh my
Art.
god. That's a difference.
Also, Germ, we have one last
Also, yeah, I
question and
know.
improved questions.
I saw. Question: did you kick me, Boomer?
No.
Wait, is Ark even still here?
Well, and then the
Here.
follow-up
He's
question from
he's here. He's just way over there. You
Sorry,
know,
Nyan.
his mic is there, and you know.
I think Discord is just.
I'm not emo, Will. I'm not an emo. Well, I'm emotional, but I'm not like emo. You know what I mean?
I think Discord is just having a
Are you a fanboy? Emo?
I don't know. Also, Lhana, what other
Emo
villains do you
gator.
like? This is from Nyan Sprinkles, by the way.
What other what
Villain.
Eris from Simbad is my waifu.
Who?
Ooh.
The
You know,
chick from Simbad.
The chick from
The
Sinbad.
chick from Simba?
Simba.
Yeah, Simbad. Simbad.
The chick
Oh,
who
there's a
uses the
Simba,
shadows
like,
to
who's
move
that?
around and shit.
Yes.
I don't remember her name.
Eris.
Thank you. She's got.
Iris.
She has
Said
some fantastic animations going for her in that movie.
Oh yes. Yes.
What's her name again?
Eris.
Iris.
Eris.
Oh, Iris.
Oh, oh, damn,
Oh damn.
damn.
Is it the one with black hair?
Oh, okay, I already found. Oh my god, I regret looking it up.
What?
I found something naughty.
Okay,
Oh.
moving on.
Wait, what did you search? You just searched the character and you just found something.
Yes, I just searched up the character. Good thing I wasn't on Bing. Is all I'm gonna
Eris.
So, audience, don't search that.
say. No, don't search. Like, I scroll down and I'm just like, ooh, damn. And then all of a sudden I scroll down more and I see this. Oh, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it wouldn't hurt to have the save filter on because I always have mine off.
Yeah.
Okay, does anyone here have any last minute questions before I find more gross shit online?
I mean, we didn't ask you to.
I did anyway. I didn't know what she looked like.
I mean, you could just look in the stream chat.
Oh no,
You're talking
Sweet's
about
got
Eric.
ideas now.
I may or may not draw Femboy Mushu. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, Smeeb, do it!
God damn it, Smeeb.
I mean, the sketch request. Oh, hey, Shmi, maybe you could join the draw pile and just draw it quickly because that's one of the sketch requests.
I'm liking Dex right now, Lhana. I'm liking Dex.
If you do, make it
Good.
quick because we're coming up on our time.
I still
know.
remember. I remember like the first time I saw that drawing you posted of him, and then I look in the comments and I see like everyone in the replies is simping over him.
I was okay. I have to be honest. So far, the most response I got was for Paige, and I was a little bit sad because I really thought that everybody's gonna be like, oh, Dex, Daddy, and it didn't happen. It was a couple of people and a couple of likes, but like Paige got like I think 150 likes or something like that. I was like, damn.
Hey.
But yeah, give more love to my boy because he's the best boy and he really deserves it.
I mean, look, I see him right here. He looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
You mean
Pretty
the
right.
stream
Yeah,
chat?
as a dude, as a bi guy with no preference.
As a dude,
As a dude.
Dude.
Not
Okay,
to
as a
be
bi dude.
gay, but as a dude.
Shut up. As a bi dude. with
As
no
a
preference.
dude.
He's hot.
As a dude, it's pretty rad, bro.
I hate you.
Yes. Oh yeah, it was on stream.
It's like, I ain't gay, but
I ain't
Also, I
gay,
have,
but
I
he's
have,
hot.
I have the tweet.
Hashtag no homo.
No.
Yeah.
One of the oldest lines in
Oh,
existence.
Does anyone have any last minute questions they'd like to ask Lhana?
It's like I kind of love this dude, but hashtag no homo.
Yeah,
I got
no,
another.
I
I got
don't
another
think so.
question from. I got another question from Will. Have any of you guys
Kissing
seen The
homie is
Thief
not
and the
gay.
Cobbler?
I have. At that
No.
movie, there's an extended cut somewhere that is actually more recommended than the original release, and I can see why. But
What?
yes, I
For the Thief and the
have
Cobbler.
seen it. I am aware of it.
I
Is anyone else here?
Nope.
Okay then. Does anyone in the cast have any last minute questions for Lhana?
don't know.
Yeah, is
Stress.
there anything in particular that you really want to plug, Lana, while you're here?
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
If you have anything you want me to put in the
Besides
chat, just
Twitter.
DM it to me and I'll do it.
Servers, groups, projects, fucking, I don't know, Twitter accounts or something?
On that public server.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter as Swamp Monster or
Lana.
Lana666. I am working currently. Today was actually that I got added in a group. I am going to be. I can't say much about that project, obviously either. But I am going to be the one for that project who sings the intro and outro. So
Yeah,
If you-
I wanted to talk more about like your singing because I know you were working on some stuff, and then it's like, damn, the whole stream went through already.
yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's
No,
that's
it's
what
all good. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun talking.
That reminds me.
you. Mhm.
Dana, I am still trying to work on that thing, with your dad. I just gotta get the time to get back to it again.
Oh
But-
my
right.
god! I just remembered. I need to sing this one other thing. I just remembered. Fuck! I need to do that.
But it will require a second part, a female voice, and I'm actually Lana. You said you wanted to like dip your toe or something into doing metal at some point, right? I remember that was a question you asked a while back.
I am mostly a metal singer. That's true. I sing in many genres. Basically, whatever the job is, I'm going to do it. Whatever people hire me for. I am not sure about collaborations because that is I'm very busy for that. So I mostly do right now hiring jobs, like commission work and session musician work. But if you have a good idea whatsoever, yeah, you can hit me up. Just a fun fact. I graduated from a metal school, so
Damn.
I literally have a degree from.
Have a degree in growling.
Okay, so I need to say this. I need to put this into the void. Please, for the love of God, if somebody says that they sing metal, do not say that they immediately growl, because that's not the only
I know it's not the only thing, but it's like
it's pretty stereotypical, and I can growl. I could growl. I could show that how to growl, but that is not the main thing.
Yeah.
no, I'm
I'll,
aware. I'm just saying.
I'll run the idea by you at some point. I still gotta actually get started on it again. But when I do, I'll see where you're at and see what happens. If that does happen, we'll move forward with it. But
I gotta get started on my thing because I haven't even recorded. I've only been practicing.
I'm trying to finish building this damn recording booth. So
Well, my recording booth
that's
is
the first
my
step,
recording booth is
If I can-
iPhone XS Max and with a pair of AirPods, so the quality is gonna be a bit iffy to say the least.
If I can give you an advice, like on how to build an actual booth from cheap stuff, buy moving blankets.
yeah,
It's super cheap and it's perfect for
sound reduction.
It works
Yeah.
well when you're in a quiet
Soundproof.
environment. Me, I don't exactly have a quiet environment all the time, so
Mhm.
I
I
gotta
was
take
gonna
extra
say,
steps
like,
to.
is this like like
yeah.
a sound booth? Like so,
You
like
don't.
soundproofing?
Soundproof, yeah.
Like soundproof
Yeah.
proofing? Alright.
Yeah, but I also built it literally from my closet.
Yeah.
So I am also my room echoes like it echoes so much, and so I needed also like a budget environment where I can actually record stuff, and it's pretty decent. And all I did was a lot of pillows and a lot of moving blankets. I bought like 6 moving blankets for like $15, and it's great. It's perfect if you cover the whole place,
Yeah.
your booth. It works like a charm. So yeah, beginner voice actors out there. I don't know how many of you are watching, but it's a very very good thing,
Yeah.
and it's very.
I mean, I've seen.
I'll keep
some
that in mind when
videos
I move out of my house
around
in the
the
next 2
microphone.
years or so.
Right
Yeah,
now,
and
I'm
someone
just
in the
using
chat has
comforters.
actually said that old towels work as well if you don't have.
Yes.
Yeah, June.
Yeah.
When I talked to June Yoon on my show a while back, he said he first started in a corner of his garage with towels, hanging on the walls around him as he talked into the corner, into the towels basically.
Yeah.
And now he's
Yeah.
in an actual professional, like studio
Soundproof.
bricks
Mhm.
recording booth. So
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
moving up.
Nice.
Basic
Oh,
stuff.
Last character.
Anyways, now any more last minute questions
2 hours.
Yep.
that you guys have in mind?
You've asked that like 3 times, and we.
I know I asked that like 3 times.
I'm so sorry. I'm doing my
No,
best.
no, you're fine,
up.
Lana.
You're fine, Lana. You're
I'm
fine.
trying to
Fine,
stretch
Lana,
out
it's
page
alright.
as fast as possible. I don't want to stretch too much the time.
Oh,
out.
you're good.
No,
You're
it's
good.
fine. I'm just
good.
asking.
No, this is fun.
Fine.
We just
That's,
asking
yeah, this
for
was
last
fun. I
minute
enjoyed
one.
this.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I want to say thank you so much for giving me a place where I can talk about my my stories and my.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
Hell
joining
yeah.
us.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. You were very sweet.
It's
here.
our pleasure to have you around, Lana.
Oh, thank you.
So with that being
And
said,
you're
With that being said,
thank you everybody for tuning in today to listen to this nonsense.
I'm the host.
Yes.
Wait,
Listen,
no.
incarnated being-
You're just the hoe.
Ow.
It's fine.
My big sister molest.
Hold on.
Ow.
I need to do
I'm
something.
sorry.
My own
That
sister.
was
Alright,
great.
fine then.
Give me just a second.
I'll just mute myself.
Hold on.
Oh.
Germ, unmute yourself for just a second.
No. Alright, fine. I'll mute myself.
No. I just said it for teasing.
Brr.
No, it's fine.
Anyways, shall we continue the outro?
Ark, what are you doing?
1 second.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ark's doing something.
Okay, well.
Okay. I mean, we could, somebody else. I mean, the host
Yeah.
should be.
I'm waiting on Ark. I'm waiting on Ark. What? What?
Stream text channel, Germ. Look.
Yes.
What
Oh
happened?
my god! Yes, pet the germ.
I just got my revenge on Germ. With that being said, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll see you all
Yeah.
next time. Remember
Thank
to
you all for joining us. Thank you, Lana, for tagging along in this stream. It was a lot of fun.
if you ain't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button while you're
If
here.
you hit, it's the first 10 people that hit subscribe, you will join our free $20 Amazon card giveaway.
Actually, I might.
We don't
I'll
have
run it by,
that.
I'll run it
We
by the
don't
group
have
later. I
that.
have an
Although
idea
I
for
will-
something like this. But
Although
yeah,
I will put in chat real quick.
good.
Go ahead and join our Discord server while you're here, because if you
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if
We
you
have
don't
our-
know,
we have our
we
little
do-
Discord
we do
server.
shit in there every once in a while.
If you'd like to interact with any of the cast members or any of the guests or former guests who are staying around, please join our Discord server. All of your support is much appreciated. You can also ask any questions and ask for any stream requests in chats that are dedicated to doing that sort
The
of
link
thing.
to our
Oh,
Discord
yeah.
server is in the description here. While you're there,
And-
we also have our Twitter accounts. You can follow us on Twitter, which is a link there. Please also follow Lana while you're there.
Yeah.
And heads up,
Sure,
I'm gonna
sketch.
And heads up, after we
or
finish the
sketch.
stream, I'm gonna be in the voice chats not too long after. So if y'all want to see me sketch, then go ahead.
I don't know
Go
what
ahead
I'm
and
going
hop
to
in. You
do.
can vibe.
Anyway.
I'm
say-
gonna draw edgy Germ. That's what I'm gonna do.
What up,
Can I
Lana?
say, yeah, I just want to say like a small message for the people watching. Please, don't be afraid of showing yourself. Don't be afraid of creating content. But please keep it in mind that in order to show the best side of yourself and your show or story whatsoever, not just show the world, but accept feedback from others, because that also makes you grow and also your story. So yeah, be open
Hell
for
yeah.
Perfect.
feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I guess that's all that needed to be said to this point. So we're heading off. Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
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 Good to heal up,
Bye-bye.
kids.